Welcome back to Marwell Manor Farm for episode 18 with me, MrSealyp. Right then, 45,000 litres done. This is heading off to Alex for the playground job. And I don't know if there's going to be anything stored in the... Yeah, possibly. Let's turn the lights on. There might be some stored. Let's have a bit of a wander around a bit. Saves me trying to back up and turn around. I can use, there you go, there's KJ Wiggum's Bobcat, not Bobcat, skid steer loader. Just take it to the middle all the way around. Not sure. Soon find out. Yeah, so I can grind the stumps out. That's alright. Not too far to go. Now I have two more. That's alright. assuming I can get around this bit. I have 2 more logging contracts. I'm going to do one now very quickly. The other one I'm going to do a little bit later. Don't worry, it will get done. One is for 5... It says 5 logs. I think they mean 5 trees. We'll get onto that in a minute. Where am I going? I don't know if it's being collected actually from the sawmill or whether I'm delivering it. I'll take it to the sawmill and then it can be collected from there. Yeah, one's for 5 trees, so I'm going to cut those down and we'll put them by the side of the logging track to be collected later, and I've driven straight past. And the other one is to build a log cabin, and there's a whole load of different sized logs and different amounts and things like that need doing. That's going to be a little bit trickier. What I've also got to do in this episode is the soybean harvest over on field 13 and 14. I want to get that done, and I don't think I've finished putting cotton into field 15. I actually say I don't think I've finished, I don't think I've even started. So I'm going to do that as well. Right, so they are going to store them ready for shipping. That's the agreement we've made. That's going to work. Cool. Now let's see what is stored. I don't know. Did I overdo it? I'm trying to think whether I overdid it or not. And did enough wood chips into there. Should have. We'll soon find out, won't we? I honestly can't remember. That's terrible. Not that one. That one. That's what I want. Fingers crossed. 5,000 litres and that'll be the contract done. Ooh. Come on. Tell me there was enough stored in this. Oh, no, there's not. Okay. That was unexpected. Okay, one more tree. I'll do this off screen. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's what I decided to do. There we go. I should have just carried on putting in. Right. Turn it on. Cool, cool, cool. Right. That was my intention all along. Yeah, for some reason, normally these store 5,000 litres wood chippers, and I was trying to put this tree through and it just stopped. It wouldn't take any more, so I assumed it was full. I remember now. So I thought what I'll do is I'll just put it to 1 metre lengths, stick it in a pole down by the side here, and I can just throw it in as and when. Which is exactly what I'm doing. And hopefully all of that combined should come in, well, probably over 5,000 litres. It's all good. So the contract for 5 trees is for Ray, the French Canadian. He comes from Quebec, and he said that I don't know if this is true. I mean, I'm not saying he's lying, but I don't know if it was part of his narrative or whether it's a fact or not. I don't know. He said that Quebec, or I don't know if it's Canada in general, might be Quebec, produces 80% of the world's maple syrup. Did you know that? Anyway, they were they've offered to ship me 20 cases of maple syrup, which I can sell, do whatever I want with, for the 5 trees. It's a particular type of tree that we only get in the UK apparently. They want 5 of them for a project they're working on. There were no more details. A project, could be anything. So that's what I'll do. I'll cut down 5 trees. I'll do them at 8 metre lengths, and then we can come back later on when I do the log cabin contract, which I'll do probably in an episode or 2, because I don't want to do too much logging all in one go, because I'm doing logging on Mercury Farms as well, and then we get a bit of kind of logging fatigue, don't we? We'll check that track in a second. 8,003, that's brilliant. So we're way over the 50,000 that Alex needed for the playground. That's good. Right, the wood chipper can go back, so I don't need to do any wood chips now. So what I will do, let's turn it off. Let's go fold the crane, pipe in, control group. That's weird. Let's put the help menu on a second. Control group crane, that's Y. Change that to control group support arm. Turn it back off again, and now we should be able to. There we go. Lift those up. Right, let's get that out of the way. I have to say, with the side panel, using that is probably the easiest I've ever found it, because I always found setting up fiddly and awkward and really, you know, just a pain. That's why I've always gone with the as far as forestry stuff goes, and if you've been following my channel for a while, you'll know this. I always go for this, the Gens BA725, because it's just easier to set up, and that's always been really fiddly. That's got a much longer belt and it seems easier to load, but that, I have to say, we were alright. Oh, lights. There we go. Right, what I'm going to do now, then, deliver these last 8,000 litres to the sawmill, and we'll cut, actually, you know what, while we're here, start that up, and let's get lights on. That's interesting, put that on the front, open the head, let's jump inside. Cut length at the moment is on 1, we want that on 8. Oh no, and it does 6s. Well, he just wanted 5 trees, so we'll just do them in 6 metre lengths. The amount of wood will still be the same, so that's fine. Now, the contract I've got for soybeans with cows going moo, and trying to do a feed for their, I think it was cows, wasn't it? I will double check when we go over there. Right, crane down a bit. Cut. Perfect. Have to crane up a bit. Oh, big bump. Where should I stick these? Yeah, so they're going to do a feed mix. Is it reasonably high? That's better. And they want soybean and sugar beet, so that's what we're going with. 17,000 litres of soy, which I don't think I'm going to get off those 2 fields, because like I say, I didn't plough them, so it's not going to be the most productive, which is a pity, but see how we get on. It's going to roll away. Possibly. That's 1 tree. I'm sure I said this in the last episode. I am enjoying the Sampo Rosennew. I'm really surprised at how good it's working, because I honestly, let's say FS17, I did not like it. On 17, you didn't have this kind of range of movement here. It was a weird situation where it was only really the front boom that moved, and not very high. We'd only do small trees. It wouldn't lift very high off the ground, so you couldn't use it for wood chipping. It wasn't great. So I've been pleasantly surprised. The fact you've got all the options as well on 19 with the Olisfor's stuff and, you know, the chains. I just think that's really cool. Cut? No, not quite close enough. That's weird. Why is that coming? Probably it's not actually anywhere near the tree. Now I am. Raise it up a bit. Swing it round. Oh, doesn't matter, does it? So Ray, they are going to be hopefully winging their way to you. I'm not sure that's really going to work perfectly. Let's cut them in 2 seconds. Hopefully won't roll this over. Yeah, so they're going to be winging their way to you as well. But what I will do is I've cut them now, and then we'll, in another episode when it comes to the log cabin one, we'll lease a log trailer and we'll load them all up and we'll do a few runs of various different things. But like I say, I don't want to go, you know, too log heavy on all the episodes I'm doing at the moment. Weirdly, on Mercury Farms, I don't know if you're watching both Let's Plays, you might be, you might not be, but on my Mercury Farms one yesterday I did the old ramp with no, let's go down, the ramp with the bag lifter, and it worked really, really well, absolutely brilliantly. That said, I did all the work on screen, and off screen I thought, right, I'll carry on loading the trailers up because it worked so well, which I started to do, and then oddly, and I don't know why it happened, every time I picked up a load and tried to go up the ramp, the trees were flicking all over the place. It nearly rolled the whole kind of rig over. I don't know what happened. It was very peculiar because, like I say, the whole way through the episode I was recording, didn't have a problem. But yeah, something went wrong, and I really couldn't put my finger on it. So, bit of an odd one. Okay, right, Ray, this will continue, and then I'll deliver that stuff and we'll get back over to the farm, because I really do need to get the harvester over and get this soybean harvest done. Which one should we go for next? I think we'll go from the other side of the road. That's 3, but I need 2 more. Let's try one from here, shall we? Oh, that's not going to do it, is it? A little bit too much. Got stuck, hasn't it? Of course it has. Right. Oh, that's a 2 tree. Perfect. Okay, 5 logs are cut, 5 trees are cut, they're sitting waiting to be collected. The last, well, the 8,000 litres, it was only supposed to be 5, but the 8,000 litres, that's gone to the sawmill to be shipped off to Alex. Alex, that's heading its way to you now. So, harvester. I think I repaired it in the last episode, didn't I? Pretty sure I did. We'll double check that though. Yeah. Cool. Turn around to the yard. I might get around here actually. Yeah. Right, so we're heading to 13 and 14. I've had loads of different comments regarding the side panel and buttons. The red button, is it 28? Yeah, I think so. And 23. And a lot of people are commenting from a PC perspective. Like I said, can't configure them, and what I've got on PS4 is what I've got. Weirdly, I've got people that have commented saying they're playing on PS4 and their button configurations are different to the ones I showed. I don't know. I honestly and I've had a couple of people buy the panel for the Xbox, and it doesn't work apparently at the moment. So I just thought a bit of an update on the side panel thing. But there you go. Sorry about that. I did say on the video it was PS4. I didn't, you know, I didn't claim that I knew anything about the Xbox because I honestly really don't. But the red button acts, as we found out on that video, as like the activate button. So if I just jump out now, so jump out. If I get out the chainsaw, and I press the red button on top of the little joystick, it activates the chainsaw. If I put the chainsaw away, and now go over to the gate and press that little red button on the top of the little thing, it does gates as well. So it's kind of the activate button. So yeah, all good. I shall leave that open for the time being. We've got to come back through a little bit anyway. Let's turn off the hazard lights. Could be because I'm not on the correct vehicle. That would be why, wouldn't it? There we go. Select the correct option. The harvester, not the trailer behind. Let's get to a position where I can get to it. There we go. That should do. Change, detach. There we go. Without ending up in trees too much. So like I say, yeah, I mean, I'm hoping I'm going to get 17,000 litres, but soybean is normally quite a good cash crop. You don't get a lot of it, but it pays well, so we'll see what happens. Now this may need, will do, let's raise and lower it a couple of times. Sometimes, like that, it gets stuck, so let's detach the header. Whoa, that wasn't good. Should have put the wheels out. Let's lower it this time. There we go. It's weird how it does that every now and again. Anywho. Mine hedge. Okay, let's turn this on. Oh yeah, cruise control. Let's take the cruise control on. Boom. Love it. Yes, I'm only concerned now is for this contract for cows going moo. If I don't get 17,000 litres, I've got to replant soybeans somewhere to fulfil that contract. I don't think I've got any in storage. I'm pretty sure I've sold it all. That would be a pity. Yeah, we're not even on 1,000 litres yet. All I can do is try. Right, I do have as well, I don't know if I mentioned it again, I think the problem is The last couple of weeks, not this week just gone, but the week before, we were inundated with mods. I mean, it was crazy, and the Anderson DLC. This week just gone, we've had a couple of maps. Not as many mods this week. A lot of updates on mods, but not as many new mods out. So I haven't done as many Let's Play videos, but I've done a couple of first look map tours, that kind of thing. So then when you come back onto it, you suddenly think, I can't remember what I did, what I said. Anyway, I've got a couple of sunflower contracts. One of them is for 200,000 litres of sunflowers, which is quite a lot. I'm going to need some big fields for that. So that sunflower harvest is probably going to have to wait until I've done the cotton harvest and I can repurpose the big fields for doing sunflowers, which is what I'm probably going to do. Like I say, I've still got more deliveries. I need to get field 19 done of... I've got to get it done for hay. I've got a few contracts for hay bales and I want to get Cody's contract done so we can get some more cows into the cow barn. But I've got a contract from Farm Dog for dog biscuits. There's Farm Dog and his two mates Sid and Bob. I mentioned them before. They want 5,000 litres of wheat, barley and sunflower. So like I say, I can't do their contract until I've got the sunflower. So I need to get the cotton contract done first, then we'll get sunflower in the ground and I'll be able to get their contract done. So it's all kind of repurposing things as I go, trying to think of what I need and what order to do it in. Annoyingly, just thinking what we're on now, just over 3,000 litres. Yeah, we're not going to come close, are we? Don't think. Never mind. So, heads up for everybody, the end of this week, obviously today's Saturday, well, I'm recording this Saturday, it should be put up on Saturday, the 6th of April, next Saturday, I'm back off up to the Lake District, not doing, there's no Rickaby show or anything like that, that's the reason I went last time. Where's that header? Shouldn't really turn with the header down. Drop it back down again. And away we go. So cruise control back on. There we go. Yeah, this time holiday. It's the end of spring term holiday for my youngest daughter. So we're going away with Man Cave Beer Reviews, his lovely wife, his son and one of his daughters. So Sealy G will be with me and my wife and Farm Dog. So I'm hoping, again, she's normally really good about it. I'm probably going to take the PlayStation with me because I'm away for a week and I don't really want to go a week without putting videos up. I'll try my best to this week try and back some up so I've got some to take away with me to load up. And then hopefully if any mods come out, that kind of thing, I'll try and do mod reviews. Map tours maybe, but they may end up being like the following day kind of thing, because it's a little bit trickier, and as I've mentioned before, the Wi-Fi where we stay is fantastic because it's in a little village and it's away from everywhere and we're in a converted barn and that's just the most awesome part of it. But then also the downside of that, the Wi-Fi is not fantastic, so videos get uploaded as and when they can be. That's really the thing to take away from that. I mean, I'm considering maybe one time we go away not taking the PlayStation at all and just go in and say, you know what, I'm going to have a week off. We'll see. Yeah, what are we on? 1,000. Right, I'm going to see you in a little bit. Get this field done, unload it into the trailer, then we'll get on to field 14. We'll get that done, and hopefully, these fields I'm going to plough, because they do need doing, and I'm going to repurpose them, and I'm going to put poplars in these, maybe not both of them. We'll see how we do with the soybean. I might put a soybean in one, but I am going to plough them. I'm going to put poplars in one because I've got a contract. And this is a really cool one. I've got a contract for archery targets, which I think is so clever. They've asked for poplar bales. to use for archery targets, which I think is very clever. I like that. So yeah, so one of these will get poplars in the ground and we'll make some archery targets. That'll be coming up as well. They do for headers. And me apparently. Detach. Come on. Tiniest little bit. There is not a lot of room to manoeuvre here without going onto the crop, and I really don't want to damage any of it because I need as much as I can possibly get. And I don't really want this header to swing round wildly into the fence post or anything like that. I think I'm going to have to just sacrifice a little bit here, aren't I? Ah. Not good. Right. Fold the header. Not a lot of room. But, that said, I might have done it. Oh, bigger header, that would not have worked at all. Okay, I think we're up to about 12,000 litres. I'll have to check that in a second. Something like that. And the header's not working again. How bizarre. Right. Turn it off. Open it back out. Don't know what's doing that. Drop it down and disconnect. Reconnect. Close it. And now lower it. No. Yeah, something peculiar. Well, because it's not the header designed for this harvester, is it? I don't think. It's the Rossall mash. There you go, Draper. So now it's fine. You just have to kind of drop it off without putting the wheels down. Okay, well, cruise control on, and I shall continue. I wasn't sure how long this was going to take, you see, so I do need to get the rest of that cotton planted as well on field 15, because that seed is just sitting there at the moment because I was using the baked bean, the big old Fendt 1050. Right, see the edge, don't catch the edge, there we go. This is going to be close. Right then, the moment of truth. We've only got 6,700 off this one. I'm sure I had 11 or 12 off the other one. We should be alright here. Should. I'm going to pipe out. I need to make sure I close the gate before we leave. Why are my lights on? Don't know how I managed to press those. I accidentally pressed the time up button earlier, which meant we went a little bit further through time than we were supposed to, but again, never mind. Right, so this has got to be coupled with 5k of sugar beet. I think it was 5k, I will check that. Jump out actually while we're here. Let's close the gate. We need to come back and plough. Oh, that's the point. Let's check in here as well, because it might be that this needs lime as well. I hope not. Harvested. Soil composition. Please don't need lime. Needs ploughing. That much I do know. And lime. I've got a load of lime, haven't I? That's alright. So... shall I lime first? Yeah. Lime first, then plough. Right, okay. Let's see then, shall we? A soy there. My hearties. That's terrible. That could be the thumbnail though. Oh, that's alright. 19.6 something. 19.699. We're good. Right, that will go to Rainbow Ridge, I think. To be shipped off to cows go moo, then I'll go back. I'm going to need to put some sugar beet in, but I'm going to do that with a... oh, that's a point, actually. What will I load that in with? Load it in with something. Piping. Close the harvester. Move this off the field. Okay. Greendale Stores is where these have got to be shipped from. My mistake, I thought it was Rainbow Ridge, but it's not. What I get for these is the contract payment, and it was 6,000 litres of soybean sugar beet that's needed. 31 grand. Oh, that's alright. So I'm going to take this back over to the barn, or one of the shelters, workshops, whatever you call them, because that's where we stored all the spare sugar beet on the floor. Now Big Daddy did message me to say if you put an extension silo right up close to the original silo, it then for some reason gives you the option to store beets and potatoes. The problem is it's right in amongst the trees there. I'd have to cut a few trees down, plus a silo extension would be 90 grand. So I thought, well, for the time being, you know what, I'm happy just to have them on the floor. It really doesn't make too much difference. So we'll get these 6k loaded up, get those shipped, that'll be another contract complete, and then we'll worry about ploughing those fields. And then just thinking next episode I wanted to do the cotton as well, don't I, in field 15, maybe poplar planting, I think. I have taken the liberty of bringing over the Deutz-Fahr clear view with the little bucket that we've got over to the barn. It's only like 900 and something litre capacity, but that's only going to be like just over 7 bucket scoops to get the 6,000 litres we need, so we'll be good. I said about buying field 3 off the Battersbys, but I don't know whether I could do what I did with mine's gone completely blank. It will come back to me. Field 21, we're leasing. Whether or not I could lease field 3. Oh, hang on. We've got some cotton growth. I'm going to need to get on field 15 then, because that's going to be way behind otherwise. We have some growth. Ooh. Exciting times. Okay, we've got one scoop already. So that. Good start. So we'll do 6 scoops, no 7 scoops, and that should be where we need to be, fingers crossed. Now, as I said, fields 13 and 14 do need liming, and I have got 4 there, so we'll load up with lime and we'll get over and we'll do that. I'll need to empty the fertiliser out of the fertiliser spreader though to do the lime, but we can get it done. So that's going to put us over, but that's fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. And that's one contract for cows go moo. I think I've got another one actually for, might be sheep, I'm trying to remember now. How's it? Lights off. And lights off. Ah, there we go. We've got over 6,000 litres, so I'll take that as well. And that'll be job done. Then what I'll do before I do lime or ploughing or anything on field 13 and 14, I need to get cotton planted in this field 15. I really, really do. So there you go, cows go moo. That's your soybean and sugar beet on their way. Well, I think rather rapidly we've come to the end of an episode. We've got a couple more jobs done. We've got the contract done for Alex for the wood chips. We've got the contract done. Hang on a second. Work doesn't like that. Contract done for cows going moo for soybean and sugar beet. We're now getting the last of the cotton fields planted that I want done. Over on fields, you can just see it there on field 18 behind me. I've set off the fertiliser spreader to do the second load of fertiliser on there, and I'm going to do the same on field 21 on Farmer Eric's field. Yeah, not too bad. So what I need to do then is move over to field 13 and 14. That needs lime and ploughing and probably cultivating. I am thinking about, and it's just a little idea, I've got poplars growing on Mercury Farm, so I'm wondering if I could do a road trip and whiz over to Mercury to collect them. If I did the poplar bales, and then I could plant sunflower in those fields rather than poplars. It's just an idea at the moment I'm mulling over. I might well do, but anyway, some more subscriber contracts done, plenty more to come. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free, and if you want to share this video, then please be my guest, whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.